team up a large box and cinnamon to make this unique idea. I'm selecting a large flat panel of cardboard without folds, then separating it from the rest of the box. Reaching for a push pin, pencil, and a piece of string, I'm now going to draw the perfect circle to fill the cardboard. Holding the pin in place, I'm drawing a circle as large as possible. I'm now using a straight edge to draw a middle vertical line through the circle. A protractor is being positioned in the middle of the circle following the vertical line. I'm marking 72 and 144 degrees on both sides of the line. Using a straight edge, I'm positioning it from the middle of the star to the angle marks, then marking those positions along the outer circle. I'm now drawing lines to join all the circle marks to create the perfect star shape. Each star point is now going to be joined to the opposite star corner. These lines will designate where to fold the cardboard. The inner hexagon shape is being erased to avoid any confusion. I'm now cutting along the outside of the star by scoring the cardboard with a knife until I can remove it. Flipping the star over, I'm drawing fold lines on the other side as well to mimic the other side. Selecting each main star point, I'm just scoring but not cutting through the top of each point from the middle to the end. I'm now training the star to fold so it appears 3D. This involves gently folding the front of the star, then flipping it over and folding the remaining creases the other way to give the star dimension. I'm now spraying small sections of the star with a silver metallic paint, then sprinkling it with cinnamon before it dries. To create additional texture, I'm adding another layer of paint, then cinnamon in sections, then brushing or tapping off any loose cinnamon after it has a chance to sit for a few seconds. You'll also want to bend the cardboard to ensure the paint gets inside each cut. And I now have the coolest rusty metallic star as a fun decorative accent. The rust treatment looks quite realistic thanks to the cinnamon adding instant texture just like real rust. And how fun that I can create as many stars as I wish in any sizes desired. The star looks really cool displayed with the rest of my star collection. I hope this inspires you to upcycle some cardboard to try an industrial star of your own.
Take 6 cardboard tubes from Amazon and hot glue them together in a circle formation. Next, take drywall spackle and a putty knife to apply it all over the cardboard tube's exterior. Take a 10-inch pizza pan and spackle over the pizza pan top and bottom. Take a piece of flat cardboard and use the cardboard tubes as a guide to trace around the shape. Cut out the shape and hot glue it to the top side of the cardboard tubes. Take a hot glue gun and use it to attach the pizza pan and the top of the cardboard tubes. There you have it, a cheap way to create your own easy, modern DIY furniture for your home for less than $20. I hope this inspired you to try this DIY cardboard tube side table project.
Head on over to Dollar Tree for this awesome and fun DIY. You'll need 10 hangers for this project. Place the hangers in a triangle shape. Add 3 zip ties, 1 to the peak and 2 to the hooks. You'll need to repeat this process until you have 5 sets of hangers. Place the hanger sets into a star shape. Now it's time to connect all the edges, so add zip ties to all the connecting edges. At the top, I decided I needed a little extra strength, so I slid the one hook over to the side and tightened it, and I added an extra zip tie for strength and durability. I wrapped the entire star in lights. I placed it on my mantle to connect the lights, and I placed it on a clicky lighter. So now I simply click it on to turn it on, and click it off to turn it off.
And I hope this inspires you to make a hanger star of your own.
What we're going to do first is we are going to count 7 bags. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I'm going to put these bags to the side. You'll notice there is the side that is the bottom of the bag. That is the side we are going to have facing towards up. The side that opens is going to face away from us. So we're going to start with the folded side down, and I'm gonna take my glue gun and I'm going to do 1 hot glue line across the base with where the fold would be. And then I'm gonna go across in like a really thin zigzag formation towards the opening. Let me go a little bit further. And then what we're gonna do after that is we're gonna take our next bag, folded side down. We are going to lay it right on top and then smooth it out. We're gonna do the same thing with every other layer. So going one line across the base, zigzag line up the middle, and we're going to lay. So we're going to continue doing this until all 7 layers have been secured. All right, so we're going to let this sit for just a moment to allow it to finish drying. But then we're going to pull out our scissors and we are going to cut. So you notice how I flipped it around. So the base of the bag was facing me before. I'm going to flip it around so that the opening side is facing me. Now, you're going to want to have some really sharp scissors for this, but essentially what we're going to be doing is we're going to be cutting a V formation. So starting at the center and going outward. Now you can either draw a line, but I will say once you start cutting through the multiple layers, it does get a little bit more challenging. So you may just want to eyeball this part. All right, so we've cut that piece. We only have 2 more cuts that we need to make. So turning it sideways, we're gonna make 1 cut here. I like to do this above where the crease is for the base of the bag. So we're just gonna make 2 little triangles. And you can make this as big or as small as you'd like. Okay, so now that these cuts have been made, you are welcome to add more cuts if you'd like, but trust me, the finished product of this is gonna look so good. You really don't need to do anything more. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to fan, this is my favorite part, we are gonna fan this out and we are gonna join the 2 ends together. See how pretty this is? So we are going to do a, I'm gonna do this, I'll probably just do a line across here, line down the middle, kind of like we did on the other sides of the bags. And there you have it. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna be hanging this up with a variety of other sizes that I've made. And it's gonna make some fabulous wall decor for the holidays.
And there you have it. Here is my finished product of my rustic paper bag snowflakes. I think they turned out really great. I really love how they're kind of organized on my dining room wall. They were very, very easy to make. If you have a hot glue gun and some scissors and some paper bags, you can get started. I hope you feel inspired to try this project. Thank you so much for watching Home Talk, and I will see you next time. Bye.